G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more of Black Geyser. When last we left off, we were right in the middle of some little quests here and there, to be honest. We still need to secure the Merchant's Road, apparently. Peer pressure, we've actually got all of that. So we could go back to the market and hand that in. And then there's that one on Market Street, also has something. Destroy them all. That's right. We didn't finish that. Let's get that out of the way, because I feel like going back to the mine and giving that that ghoul the stuff to say we've done everything. That gets it off the list. Thankfully, there's no, like, time-critical stuff that I'm aware of in here. So, it was back... No, was it... I think it was in here, wasn't it?
At once.
No, that was the one that we killed in there. That's right.
At once.
There we go. That's where we need to be. Up there. Look, I suppose I could grab some of the hearts. I did have hearts from all the ghouls. I just don't want to grab the human hearts. So I want to get this quest just ticked off and out of the way.
At once.
Can't remember where all of these were. I don't want any of that. Take the ghoul hearts. Nothing else there.
I'm listening.
Yes.
What is your wish?
Beer would be
Yes.
nice. Thank you.
I await your instructions.
I'm always ready.
I'm listening. Off I go. There?
Whatever. Okay. I think that's all of them that we're going to get.
At once.
Right, fine. I'm going to get them all. Human hearts as well. I just want this quest gone. Okay, so there was some up here. That should be all of them.
At once.
Yes, I smell them. Tasty, tasty. Give them to me. Yeah. fire every pretty, pretty blade.
Ritual dagger. Okay. I wonder what the ritual is. Hang on. Get my guys starting to travel to the exit. Ooh. We haven't been there. New areas opening up all the time. Merchant's Road needs to be cleared of undead, which may be coming from down there as well. Went to the Vintner's Grove and didn't find anything, but maybe we had to go north from there.
At once.
That's right. We have stuff that we can take back here to the city, though. Some quests in the market street, I think. Let's just quickly tick those off as well. What were they? No. Okay, so the Eldon the Tailor and Ilio's Curios. So, Curios and Eldon's Fabrics. Might not be open because it's the middle of the night, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's locked.
At once.
Yes?
Okay.
At once.
Back up here.
Can I help you?
Yep, here it is. Splendid. Looks like a perfect piece. Well done. Let me grab your reward. I don't need your money. We got Outers of Soothing, Darkness, and Staggering. Didn't really want those. Reputation increased by 3. Greed decreased by 1. Excuse me.
Greetings.
Let's not sell the ritual dagger. We might actually need it. Don't need that. And we don't need that. Dancing squirrel cane. Lots of potions. And a few scrolls, all of which I think I'm fine.
I await your instructions.
Very good. Let's get out of here. And
At once.
Yes.
great work. We agreed 400 gold. Keep the gold. You need to get back on your feet. Greed decreased by 2. Reputation increased by 2. Ink completion.
Can I
Spellweaver's earrings. Arcane power. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 base spell slots. That is definitely worthwhile getting. G'day, Frantic Survivor. We'll buy that. Southern Copper Bracelet just provides bargain and persuasion. No, it's not worth anything. Noble's Coat does provide a bit of resistance, but no. Right. Oh. She's already got them? God damn it. Why did I bother buying that then? That was an absolute waste of money. I didn't realize she already had it. Rightio. Should have checked. That's alright. We got so much money, it's almost obscene. Was there anything else? No. Okay. So, from here, let's click the exit. Let's go to the Merchant's Road from here. And see what we can see. See what's going on. Because apparently there's supposed to be undead or something around there. Maybe we have to go north or south or something from here to find them. We shall see, but yeah. See if we can't work out what's going on and do something about it. There's no... Well, this is the northern exit. There is an east and a south, and we came from the west previously. Let's just come down the road, like so. Oh, there's a stray ghoul.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Whoa, what are you? Plagued undead. It's a race is ghoul.
I await your instruction. No one stands against me.
Or something else move over there. I think there's another one. Ooh. An enchanted medallion.
Off I go.
No, everybody.
I fear neither pain nor death.
Yes, I'll make it.
Did he switch to his dagger? He did. That's probably why he wasn't using the bow at the end of the previous encounter as well, because I added that dagger to his inventory and it might have switched him to that unintentionally. Ah, we can't do anything with that enchanted medallion.
I'm always ready.
Hmm?
Sell that.
I will lead.
No,
You need
as a
as you
group,
say.
please.
What do you
What
wish
spells do you have? Okay.
Yes. I'm going.
I will lead.
Let's see if we can find any more ghouls. Not that I really want to, but I'm expecting there will be some. Nothing there.
You dare face me?
We'll
Very
find a
good.
solution.
Another level to our mage. Ooh, yes, we want that. That increases the number of elevated spell levels we get. That is useful. More into the rods and staves, please. Accept. Let's get your spell book going. You've got 2 more corrosive bolts, 2 more stone walls. I wish I could get more spells for there. More Severin sparkles, please. And more of those. Wonderful. I really,
As you say.
really starting to feel like it would be interesting to play my main character as a mage. You definitely get some interesting stuff going on at these higher levels. I got to start micromanaging a little bit more because there might have been some opportunities to use fireballs and things like that. I've got her set to be cautious so that she doesn't use those because of the potential of damaging her, injuring her companions. But yeah, if it was my main character, I'd be a little bit more prepared to just jump right in and use that spell at the start of combat type of thing. I think we've done everything in there. Side quest, Merchant Roads. I found and killed all the undeads. Brother Wembley will want to hear about this. Okay. That's most of the side quests done now. I could, and probably should, go back to Brother Wembley.
Off I go.
Who I think was in the Market Street Inn. Not the Market Street Inn, the Market Street Chapel.
At once.
Can I help you?
I've slain the undead plague in the Merchant's Road. Oh, frabulous day, Kalukale. He didn't just say that. I congratulate you on your bravery and apologise the church hasn't the resources to remunerate with you with gold, but as a token of our gratitude, please accept this pendant. I cannot accept the reward. Consider it a gift to the cause. May I take a look at that amulet you're carrying? I remember seeing it worn by a member of a previous group who took up arms against the undead. He had a brother serving with the Bright Guard, I believe. I advise visiting their headquarters and informing them of the sad news. Alrighty then. It's strange because my mind has been whirring with thoughts about, you know, if I was to play this again after reading this wiki, and they talk about the fact that you know, you can get really good leveling experience for your character if you don't add any companions until you get to like level, you know, 10 to 13, somewhere around that area. And at the same time, I'm also now seeing just how much damage the mages could potentially do. But damn it, I've forgotten where I was going with that thought now. So if I remember right, I saw it in the neck of Jailer Bryson during one of my training sessions. I think he's on assignment, but you'll find his brother in the prison somewhere. Watch out for him, he's not a happy camper.
What?
Nobody in these damn prisons yet. I have to stand here like a scarecrow. I hope some idiot grows up soon so I don't have to guard this place alone. I wish my brother was here to relieve me. I found this necklace. One of the squires said it might be yours. One of the squires. I am surprised they know anything other than whining and self-promotion. Show me what necklace you're talking about. What? It's impossible. Is it possible? As the undead became more common on the trade route, the high priest of the temple put increasing pressure on the Bright Guard to clear the area. They deployed everyone they could due to manpower shortages, even taking my dear brother Bryson as a scout months ago, which is why I'm here on watch alone. I haven't heard from him since. This medallion was his. Thank you for bringing it back to me. God bless you, kid. Here, take this little gold piece in exchange for your help. Yes, I've been looking everywhere for you. I'm truly sorry about your brother. Here, let me give you the necklace back. Please put your money away. I was happy to help. Very generous. Okay, let's just have a quick look. What are we up to? Ooh, we are minus 44 party greed and 27 reputation, 27 fame. Well, that's doing pretty damn good.
Go.
Well, yes and no, with your companions. My understanding is, and I could be wrong, the level that they appear as when you first pick them up is dependent on your level. So if you're level 1, when you meet each one of these people, they will also be level 1. But if you're level 10 when you first talk to them, they will be level 10. That means you can save a lot of XP by leveling yourself up to a fairly high level and then doing that. I think once you talk to them and essentially they join your party, they become an XP drain on you whether they're in your party or not. That's my understanding. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the way it works. Yeah, not entirely 100% sure, but from what I did read, that's the sort of impression I got. Side quests, family ties, blood ties. That's for Helgenhar, who's in my party, so we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Trials and tribulations. We still need to do this. It's the middle of the night. We might as well travel. We don't really have huge amounts of stuff that we want or need to sell. I'm not sure what to do with this meat, to be honest. I thought we were going to need this meat for when we camped. But it doesn't really feel like we need it. If I look under here, is there anything here about resting? Don't forget to take a break every now and then. You can send your character to rest by clicking the rest button. Rest will replenish some of your character's health and restore spells. Beware though, sleeping out in the wilds. No, it doesn't say anything about needing food at all. So I should excuse me. I should oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. Yeah, no, I should sell that meat. What I was going to say earlier about this concept I had about whether I should play again as a single party member, there's one thing I thought of. If you do that, right? So you know, this wiki recommended just play by yourself as the only member of the party until you get to like level 13 or something. You need to do it as a melee character because it'll be too hard to do it to anything else. But if you play as a melee character, like this Templar that I'm doing now, and you go through to, say, level 13, then you pick up all of your companions. They'll be much higher level. They'll be much more useful, blah, blah, blah. You won't get any of the party perks, the cohesion and diversity perks, if you do that. We got these fairly early on, and we're now at level 2 as far as the party goes. So we're starting to get some of that now. But if we hadn't done that, it would probably be a lot longer before I got any of that, any of those bonuses. But we'll see what happens. Maybe after I finish this playthrough, I might play something else and then come back to this maybe and try doing like a solo playthrough or something like that. Back to the Ventus Grove for now. I might try talking to a couple of people in the area and seeing if any of them have any information about Stefan that I'm trying to find. If not, it does look like there is sort of north, east, maybe west and south. I mean, this leave now, you're of no interest to us. Oh, really?
At once.
I really want to
Can
know.
I help you?
Okay, you're not doing anything. Do you have any information?
I would rethink entering there.
Can I help you?
Ho there, isn't this sea of fat, blushing grapes just a marble? Too bad about Benjamin Robert II. He's the master vintner and he's locked himself away in the winery. No one wants to acknowledge this sad fact, but there it is. However, one man's mania is another man's opportunity. Are you suggesting you need help with some sort of grape-oriented scheme? I heard that the winery was cultivating a new type of grape, sweet as honey. Due to his indisposition, they are sadly lacking the master vintner's expertise. But if I could get my hands on some of their vines, I could make a name for myself. Oddly, we have no word in several weeks. I advise to keep your weapon handy should you travel that way. I don't fancy getting a reputation as a grape thief. Why don't you just buy some for yourself? Doesn't sell those fancy new grapes to anyone. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. But I am interested in finding someone who can
Yes.
potentially... I'm starting to worry for Benjamin. Something's really gotten on his mind. We might have to go into the vintner's house. There's a grave over there. I didn't really pay a lot of attention to that earlier. Oh wow, I can just walk through a fence. Isn't that interesting? Was there information on this grave? Here lies Benjamin Robert I, founder of Robert's Vineyard. Okay. That's the exit there, and exit there. So from here, there is actually no specified location that I can actually go to yet. It's only the Merchant's Road or the Espen Estate. I was hoping like one of these spots might open up and that's where I'd be able to go to look for this guy that I need to. But there's still this location and this location to get to. However, we were told north from Vintner's Grove and there's been no sign. Let's just do another quick look up here and just triple check that there wasn't anything. No, there's nothing here. I think our best bet is to go into the vintner's house. Which may or may not be a good thing, but let's see what happens. Door is barred from the inside. A note on the door reads, "Vendors, please drop your inquiries to the mailbox. I will reply with pigeon post within 4 days." Mailbox. There is no mailbox. What's down underneath? Underground caves. Well, yeah, you can't really have an above ground cave. Every cave has to be underground. Surely.
At once.
There's Stefan, and they've all pretty much turned into zombies or ghouls or something. We're running out of time. We're in no shape to go after them, and it's not getting any better. I know Otto told us this potion would likely worsen our condition, but that's the only possible cure we know of. If this doesn't work, the poison will do us in anyway.
Strangers. I never thought anyone would come.
Did I hear some sort of potion being mentioned? What's going on here? As you can see, we're in pretty bad shape here. We found a potion in these caves that might cure us, but one of our friends strongly believes it would just make things worse. I swear, every time I climb into an old cave below a vineyard, it's the same story. Woe is me, I have stumbled upon an ancient evil. I need to tell you my story. Well, go ahead then. This game does poke fun at itself occasionally. I'm sorry to hear this. Maybe I can help. Why are you here? You see, we were hired in Derongol to track down zealots who worship some minor demigoddess named Zoria. Have you heard of her? Yes, I believe so. How much do you know of her cult? Enough to know they're dangerous? What is it you need? Well, we left Derongol a week ago. 3 days passed, we came into a clearing nearby, and by some stroke of luck, we happened upon a gathering of cultists, so we thought it was luck at first. It turned out they'd heard we were coming and were waiting for us there. The clearing was filled with magical poison traps. We set one off. So what happened next? We fought the cultists tooth and nail, and a great many of them died. I even sunk my blade right into the head priest's chest. Some of them got away, but by the time we thought to give chase, the poison had set in. We found ourselves suddenly getting very sick. Otto, our cleric, tried to heal the poison, but nothing he could do would reverse it. Maybe we could try. Jarla, want to take a look? No, don't waste your time. There is no cure. At least there isn't any longer. What do you mean? After they'd been routed, I found a note on the priest's body. It mentioned this cave and how it used to be the cult's base of operations. They created the poison here, but they hadn't in a long time. They must have kept making it after abandoning this place. So we figured if there's a cure, it must be here, right? We got here and set to searching, though the poison had made us weak. Otto managed to find a hidden cache with a book, an old potion, and some sort of strange stone inside it. He got all excited and said there was a recipe for a cure in the book, but that the stone was much more interesting. I'd be surprised if that was true, since the note said something about a ritual to summon a demigoddess somewhere close. But I never know what to make of Otto's thoughts. Anyway, no sooner had he determined what was in the book, some damn bandits came around a corner. We're trying to fight them off, but this poison, they knocked Otto out. We thought they might have killed him, but I heard him screaming a while back. So I hate to have to ask you, but you look capable. Could you try and save him? Sure. Thank you. Should be somewhere past all the water. What's in your chest? Just junk, really, but we'll grab it for now. Okay, we need to go this way. And, ooh, spitter snakes.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Okay, we're not having much luck here because these are ranged attacks and we can't get in range to do anything about it. You are using your bow, so just keep at it.
I'm always ready.
Wow, even more levels.
I await your instructions.
There we go. And command the company, even more. And I have everything I can put into that, and I was going spears and halberds next, wasn't I? Actually, I probably should have gone bows and arrows as a backup weapon in case I wanted to use bows and arrows, but no, I think I'll keep going in spears and halberds. I'm not going to use them, but, you know.
There?
You have a level... Bargaining, even though you're never going to use it. Outdoor survival, because you're really the only person at the moment who's using that. And you maxed out your war clubs as well. How about unarmed for you as just somewhere to dump stuff because you're never going to use it, but
Yes.
that's the way it goes.
I'm listening.
Right.
I will lead.
Ooh. Something that we'll gather and never use. There we go. Ooh. Great White Writher. Reminds me a little, just a tiny little bit of carrion crawlers from D&D. Will
What do
you
you wish of me? I'll make it.
stop charging in like that? I don't understand it. She is set. I suppose it's she doesn't. Yeah. See, I didn't give her a sling because slings are mostly useless in this game. So because she's got a melee weapon, when I do that, she is set to attack and not use spells, so she just charges in. That's what's happening there. Right.
Say.
So can't even loot those bodies. How annoying. Oh. Okay, there was obviously a trap there. Ooh, spiders. Coal lurkers. Right.
Go ahead.
Just waiting for that poison to wear off so that I could heal her. Go.
I'm going.
No.
Need own there.
All of us, thank you. Feel like there's got to be a trap here somewhere.
We'll find a solution.
No. I guess only if you discover a trap
I will lead.
will that work. What are you? Eternal One. G'day, Profound. Yep, it's well, it's been in early access for a while, but it got its full release about a month ago. Eternal One. I have seen you before. I will see you again. Pardon? Time is a cycle. What will be has been. Who are you? Forever must I be here, as you must forever be there. What are you doing here? All paths lead to their beginnings. Okay, I think I know enough. You will return as we all must. Does he say anything different? No.
Off I go.
Nothing else in here of any significance. Gotta say, that's weird. I expect we're probably going to have to come back to this for something. Yeah, I know how that can be. I was in a similar boat myself just recently. More spiders, hey?
As you say.
Just little ones this time?
I'm always ready.
How about fireball? No!
Caught me off guard.
Are you certain?
You need only ask at once.
Okay, well the fireball worked, but we know that I've got to be much more careful because my guys will run into the middle of that.
Don't get so close.
This is the best scrap in the whole cave. Excuse me? What are you, scavengers? You can't have it, I found it. We're not interested in your scrap, I was just wondering what you're doing here. Can't you see? I'm making sure this treasure doesn't fall into the hands of the enemy. Which enemy? The scavengers. They want to take it. My scrap, the best scrap in the whole cave. It really is a lovely piece of scrap. Yeah, I will take it to Lily. We'll put it in the mansion, and every day the children will say, Father, can we play on the pile of shiny metal? And I will smile, and I will say, no, leave it alone. I found it. It's mine. And she will scold the children, and perhaps we will eat one. What? Eat one of the children? What's wrong with you? Those are my children. Uh-huh. Well, then... I'm sorry. Look, I was just wondering what you're doing here. Can't you see? Okay. Funny you say that. I just saw the enemy in the hallway back behind us, and they said something about their secret plan to take the scrap from you. I don't believe you. You're one of them, aren't you? No, not my scrap. You will never have it. Okay. And fancy blue boots and a gambeson. And I don't see any scrap.
I will lead.
More writhers.
You dare face me?
Oh, one of the big
And
guys.
let's see.
Let's... Oh, no, not that. That. You not have any of those left. I guess you don't. And I think you're out of corrosive bolts too, are you? You are. Alright. Oh, we need to rest.
I await you there. I'm listening at once. Surrender while you still can. Your time will come.
It is my
What is your
thief
wish?
not doing anything with his bow at the moment.
A beer would be nice. Thank you.
Caught me off guard.
I don't know.
Off I go.
Hmm?
What do you wish of me?
Damn it, she's out of good spells.
I'm ready. Like so. And like so. Yes.
You need only ask, as you say.
Okay, let's rest.
Off I go.
We didn't get full health, but we got enough. Yeah, there's nothing over there. I think we just need to head down. Bandits.
I fear neither pain nor death.
Hang on a sec.
I await your instructions.
Stop.
Yes?
I'm listening. There?
Ready to of course.
Go ahead. I go.
You need off I go. I await. I will.
Yes.
Now,
Whatever you say.
you guys can
Ready
attack.
to serve. What next? Oh, Mario, shield me!
That worked reasonably well. Oh, Otto was there. We almost killed him.
Here?
Yeah, no, not really. Okay, you're carrying too much. That's fine. Couple of those over there, and you're fine. What the hell is that? Raider's Crusher. A mace. And mercenary falchion. Nothing else really standing out.
As you say.
Praise God, those men were just about to kill me. Stefan must have sent you. Why were the bandits going to kill you? If you would believe it, none of them could read. Okay, but what does that have? And they wanted me to tell them how to go back in time. Go back in time. Also, their leader could go back to that brothel last week to prevent... You don't calm down and tell me what's happened. I'm going to leave here. I'm sorry, it's just a bit out of sorts. I should start over. I think that would be best. I'm sure Stefan told you how I was accosted and taken hostage by these ruffians. No sooner had they driven off my companions, a man I assumed to be their leader saw the magical stone I found and began asking most uncomfortable questions. Fearing for my life, I told him everything I knew, which was very little since I had barely any time to read the book or look at the stone. But this made him rather angry, and he set about abusing me in terrible ways. After seizing the tome and the stone, he and some of the other fiends absconded with my finds to the world above. You must retrieve them before it's too late. What's so interesting about the rock? I don't get enough time to study it, but I believe it allows you to travel backwards in time. Perhaps I can show you later, after we cure the poison, I suppose. I will go get them back immediately. Wait here. Perfect. Splendid. I believe I heard them mention something about heading southwest of the farm above.
At once.
Okay. Sounds weird, the time travel does. Tell me you found him. Is Otto alright? Don't worry, I found him, and the bandits who attacked him. He is alive, but somewhat traumatized. We're in your debt. Okay, that doesn't help us much though. We have to hurry back out and grab the book and stone. Right, southwest. Is the Screaming Barrows. Sounds like that's where we're having to head.
Once.
Do these guys...
Help you?
No, they don't have anything interesting to say to us yet. I want to leave via this end of the map just to be on the safe side. I don't think that I have to. Any thoughts on the stream deck? Not really. On the Steam Deck, I mean. Yeah, no, not really. That's the handheld device that plays Steam games, isn't it? Because I'm just a PC gamer. I don't have any plans to buy a Steam Deck or anything like that. Oh, it's running Linux, is it? Well, that's nice to know. I mean, I hadn't really kept an eye on it. I heard a little bit about it. But the thing is, I mean, I've been hearing about devices like this for years. You know, like there was going to be the console, the Steam console that was running Linux several years ago, and nothing really came of it. So, I don't know. Arch Linux, though. Why Arch? I haven't used Arch much. I mean, I haven't really used Arch at all, to be honest. I know of it. But I'm sort of surprised they didn't pick a more... Yeah, well, I'm surprised they didn't stick with Ubuntu. Like, I don't know why they made a change from such a mainstream distro like Ubuntu to something that's a little more niche, like Arch. Ho there, adventure. You happened upon an unlucky merchant in the direst of straits. Recently come from Innisabite, carrying some equipment for good folk of Dalkavar and Faster Grove. But this road, suffice it to say, things have changed somewhat since I last came this way. Believe me when I tell you I know my way around a fight, but I can't see any way to push through that atrocious mess. Spiders and writhers are fine, but the undead are too much for me to handle. I can't continue my journey as long as there's any of those rotten carcasses shambling around. Would you be a dear and clear the area for me just through this patch of the King's land? Your assistance will go... your assistance will not go unrewarded.
Yes.
Okay, I can't sell anything or buy anything from you until we are resolved. What? Why did you cast Calm?
I shall not flag until we prevail.
I'm not sure I agree that Valve always know what they're doing. I mean, as I said, they did try and release a couple of... they tried to release consoles and stuff like that a while ago, and nothing really came of it. They were... Well, I don't suppose it was really them, but, they did really push the start of the VR trend and then sort of petered off. Uh-oh.
Can I help you?
Please do not be alarmed finding me here. I promise I am alive and mean no harm. It's nice to run into someone who isn't a ghoul or a grave robber for a change. I am a bone crafter. My name is Gershom. I am in need of some assistance requiring certain hard-to-find resources. If you help me, I will fashion a handcrafted weapon as a reward. Do your resources come from living beings? No, the opposite. Necromancy is simply the reuse of what's been discarded. I can only use bones from those already deceased, bending and twisting them to my will. Used to be a master of my craft. I could shape... let me read this. I could shape flesh like a sculptor does clay, but I went too far. I attempted to reanimate an ancient necromancer hoping to learn his powers, but the wily old wizard had prepared for this. He woke to my curse. He woke to curse me and then returned to his enchanted slumber. I lost much of my strength that day. I like that this brings a lot of attention to Linux and its support using Proton. Like anti-cheat systems, finally start targeting Proton directly. Sadly, not Linux directly, but it's a start. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to some more anti-cheat stuff being implemented. I can't play games like, what's it called? Elden Ring or any of those ones that have come out recently that are multiplayer and anti-cheat. I assume you're talking about bones, right? Yes, exactly. But I need specific bones infused with necrotic energy. Place to find, such as you might guess, areas where massive amounts of unnatural magic are freed. The bones find inside wicked undead creatures. It isn't cruel to slay them. They feel nothing. I'll do it. Wonderful. My next piece is to be a door of bones. The components must all come from different undead. 2 arms, 2 legs, skull and a rib cage. I've already got some of that, I think.
No one stands against me. Off I go.
Yes.
Ooh, silver ring. Isn't that nice?
I await your instructions. There?
Yeah, as I was saying, I think that ruinous foot is one of the items that this guy might need. So we've already got some of what he needs. It'll be interesting to see what else we find. Ah, more of these spitting little buggers.
Fear neither pain nor death.
How about you attack that one rather than just standing there looking stupid? Ooh, he's getting low on ammunition.
I'm listening. I will lead.
At least on regular ammunition anyway. Nothing more down here.
You dare face me?
How about you take on the snake again, please?
A beer would be nice. Thank you. Like so, and like so.
I'm always ready.
Yes.
I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. It has healed us all to full. I think I'm going to change her behavior. Passive? No, oh God, that's going to be no matter what I do, it's not right. Because she's got a melee weapon, that's the problem. The thing is, the slings are absolute garbage in this game, apparently, and I don't doubt it. But I feel like I may have to give her one, because when I go into a situation like that and I click everybody attack, she has a melee weapon, so she is going to charge forward and attack with it. Absolutely useless spell, that.
Once. I fear neither pain.
More of the damn spitters. Okay, we got rid of that spitter nice and quick.
Are you certain?
Caught me off guard.
No, everybody, please. Right.
Go ahead.
I shall not flag until we prevail. There?
Vitamin pause. Oh. More spitter snakes.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I definitely need someone who can give me some more arrows. Or I need to be able to buy some more arrows is the problem. Because Hamlin just ran out of regular arrows. I don't... oh, there's another 20 there. That will go down well.
I await your instructions.
I'm listening.
What next?
Oh, and another 19 there. We've actually just been saved.
I'm always ready.
What is your wish?
There we go.
Off I go.
As you say. No one stands against steel.
Blood foam stone. Have we been everywhere now? Looks like we have. Pool of Sorrows, Field of Sorrows, Pool of Horrors, Path of Misfortune. Let's come back up to this guy and see if we've done enough for him to be happy, and maybe we can sell to him. Great work. Almost ready to turn back to the capital. Promised you a reward. Here's some coin for your troubles. Take this sling as well. Feel free to peruse my goods. Let's have a look. So, we don't want that. I'll give that to Jala, I think. Don't want that. And that's all of that. We don't need either of these. Don't need that or that. Or that. They're the hunting gloves. All right. You just mostly have stuff that we sold. Ooh. Wiggly Flamberge, a longsword. Does a distraction on hit. Very interesting. Let's get cheap as chips. Let's get another 60 flight arrows, so we don't have to worry about those anymore. I think that's all stuff that we sold you, as is all of that and that. Right, I think that's everything. Let's just have a quick look. Chuck that over there. You've got that. Really want to get rid of all this stuff. I don't know that I'm ever going to use it, but I should just try and dry some of it up and see what happens. Drying and brewing, level 10. Let's get... Yeah, let's go to level 5 for 10 wounds. And then... Yeah, we're continuing on with small blades for you. Very good.
Go ahead.
Yep, you're all good. Okay, I said I was going to give you that. Let's chuck all of this over here.
What next?
Okay, how about under brewing? Oh, we had infuse only turned on. Potions of healing, heat low. Bruise root. Got enough to make one potion there. And then infusions of berry juice. So that probably needs to be infuse only there. Place ingredients. I feel like that's all of that. We're only going to make one of those. We can make powders of darkness and the moon gliders. That's a useless brew. Okay. That's a useless brew. Okay, I've been making a whole bunch of useless brew there rather than actually doing something useful. So I wonder if I was supposed to dry them then to make that. And it just doesn't tell you that that's what you're supposed to be doing. I'm curious what happens when I dry that. We'll dry that. Why won't it let me start drying? Do I need to go back to brewing and go infuse only? I do. This is all super confusing. Handful of ash. It won't let me crush now for some reason. I have to get rid of that. I do. Super confusing. I'm just going to sell all that junk. Seriously, doesn't make any sense to keep it. Did he have any stones? He does. Oops, wrong person to buy them for, but that's fine. Let's give these...
What do you
Gala. And let's rest. Oh, we got a party Can't sleep while the party is scattered. What do you mean while the party is scattered? We're all
Off I go.
right there. We are now level 3. Let's, I don't know, guard rotation, campfire tales. I really don't know now. Right. Where are we? Oh, we are in the Screaming Barrows. Well, that's not good. Okay, I think I need to go down this south exit.
I will lead.
Okay. Dalkavar. We're searching for someone, and I don't remember what it is. But I know it's the main quest line. That's right. We're looking for the book and the stone that provide the antidote to those guys. Leave this place as soon as you can. You're not welcome here. Remember, our buildings and vineyards are off limits. Right. Trapped under the surface. Moving to the southwest of Vintner's Grove. Maybe there as well, but let's just quickly have a look at the map. You're just a peasant. I mean, I don't mean just a peasant. It's not really the way I meant it. I don't know why these peasants have got glowing green eyes. Most afraid to ask. I'm hoping it's just
Can
a
I help you?
graphics glitch. Okay, that's the end of this map this way, and I can't go any further that direction. We go over this side. Okay, we can go to Faster Grove. I'm hoping from Faster Grove we can maybe go to Halgorn's Glen.
Off I go.
Not that I really feel like I need to, but... Oh. Hold right there, stranger. Be warned, you're not to approach. Yes, 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 we know. Ooh. Sounds like they're trying to hide something. Really does. I'm just trying to make sure that the bandits I'm looking for are not hiding, you know, above ground in the middle of this map somewhere. That's what I'm trying to be cautious of. Oh, there we go. Ooh.
I shall not flag until we prevail. At once.
Oh, we didn't strip the ball. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Victor mumbles, "Ho there, adventurer. What brought you to these southern lands?" This is Espen. Lord Espen, haven't you heard of his deeds? Like, the world will profit much of those deeds. His kind is 1 from 1,000. He may be only 1, but it is worth as much as 100. He is worthy of the title, that is for sure. And here I was hoping for a good challenge, but I won't trouble someone like you, Espen. We are with you. Who are you? Yeah, but a simple group of adventurers like yourself. We travel all over Yarrangal seeking to help those who require aid, then make ourselves rich off the rewards they offer. Victor, I find your thirst for gold rather disappointing. A real hero you are. Our way of life is not particularly cheap, though, Thalia. I give him that. That is right. Can't be a hero on an empty belly. Then go with peace, fine adventurers. Farewell. All the best to you as well, Espen. Hey. Shoo their pig. Okay. And settlers.
No one stands against me.
Alright, so we've got a river coming down through the middle. I'm not interested in finding herbs and stuff like that anymore. Do these guys have names? Jantry Silvestro, Victor Mumbles, Viola Medev, Layla Neela, and Thalia Ronaldo.
There?
I wouldn't be surprised if they... I don't remember if this game was on Kickstarter or anything, but I wouldn't have been surprised to find if those might have been backers of the Kickstarter campaign or anything like that. We have found bandits. Hopefully these guys might have what we're looking for. Ooh, what is that? Small infantry hatchet. Alright. Some more fire arrows. And a nomad battle bow. Any... It's faster, but its range is garbage and it doesn't crit as well or aim as well, so yeah. Okay.
Off I go.
No.
I will lead.
Off we all go. Okay, we exploded that boar. Forest Cyclops. Be very careful, little man. If teeny 8-leg stings you, it itches very bad. Old. You come at bad time, small, and sad time for Ullen friends. Damned witch curse our brother. Now he's mad and lost evil thing. Maybe you could find our brother, put him to rest finally. What happened to him? Dunno, we don't understand. Evil witch came one night and started cursing at poor Maduk. Lots of red flashy lights and screams, and then Maduk become monster. He bit poor Gur on the shoulder before we pulled him off, but that thing was Maduk no more. Is there no other way to help? We know no other way. Witch magic is strong and scary. If there another way, Old would be very happy. But don't wait long. Poor Maduk is cursed and dangerous now. We'll do what we have to. Is he in the cave? It's hard to tell. I'm going to search around the place and see if there's anything else around.
Surrender while you still can.
Because I don't know if Maduk is in the cave or if he's out here somewhere. Oh, look. That spider went and killed a fox. Man, they're everywhere.
Your time will come. At once. No one stands against steel.
These little spiders everywhere at the moment. We'll clean them out, no worries. I think that's probably all of them now. Oh no. Yeah, that's got to be all of them. Just uncover. Oh no. Oh, another bandit.
As you say.
Rest for 8 hours.
Off I go.
I don't know where we are, so that'll do for the save game.
At once.
I don't want any of that. It's a pain to have to sell all that junk. Take that though, whatever it is. Broken blade of a legendary sword known as the Edge of Dusk, thought to have been lost in the fight against the Zerzar beast. If one could locate the missing hilt, perhaps the weapon could be forged anew. I thought we were supposed to come in here to find this other giant, but I'm assuming maybe he's not there. Maybe he is somewhere else after all. I'm assuming that noise is supposed to be that those guys are sleeping, maybe? It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but come over here. So it looks like the only direction I can go from here is to the east. Excuse me. Hey, stop. Good day. Sorry if I startled you, but you need to know the path through Talgon's Glen is not safe. Take another route if you can. Too much blood has been spilled already. What's going on? The forest is cursed. The elves are on a bloodthirsty rampage. As outsiders like us are hunted down and slain without mercy. Whose blood has been spilled exactly? The blood of my family. As with many others, they were massacred by those savages simply for passing through the glen. What could a merchant and a pair of children have done to harm them? You might find what I'm about to tell you insane, but I know exactly what happened. They told me, you see. I've been seeing them recently in my dreams. The ghosts are wandering the forest without rest, searching for freedom. I ventured into Talgon's Glen myself, but the elves found me and warned me off right away. They said I could leave or face the same fate as the others who had come before. Naturally, I retreated. I'm not sure who all the others were, but I suspect they were all killed. Even if I can't reach my family, I must at least try to keep innocent travellers on this road from making the same mistake as my husband. What happened to the elves that's gotten them so riled up? There is a curse. Never heard of such a thing before. They always protect their territory, of course, but to act with such cruelty, to kill indiscriminately. I will return to my home in Scofarth. There is no use getting myself killed as well. If you decide to go ahead in spite of the danger, I hate to ask, but could you please look for my family and help them find rest? My husband was a merchant, so I can pay you for the trouble if you succeed. Take care. Alrighty.
At once.
Stop. Not one step further. Talgon's Glen is our territory. Trespass and pay with your life. Let's try the bargain and persuasion. I'm offering peace. Please allow safe passage for innocent souls travelling through the glen. You are clever, but your lies are not. You shall be removed. Okay. What do we got? Hunter, 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 They're all just marked as hunter. All right.
I await your instructions.
That guy with the
Shall
big
not
sword
flag until
I'm
we
listening.
prevail.
certainly seems to be
Down.
perhaps the most troubling of the lot. Oh, you've got 4th level spells and I didn't do anything about it. What is that one? Dance of the Desert Wind. No, don't want that. And we don't want Healing Mist. Let's just, you can just, I don't know, attack that one.
Yes.
How about we drop like that there, and you can do a dirty play on here.
Caught me off guard.
I see a light.
Caught me off guard.
Sound glitches there by the sound of it.
It's over.
That is certainly a lot of stuff.
Off I go.
Okay, Hamlin is
What is your wish?
overloaded, but there are so many unidentified things here. So the light elven belt, he can actually wear that. That sounds good. Half plate. Elven half plate. Let's give that to... I don't think she can wear it, but we'll just quickly have a look. That's another light elven belt. And that's another light elven belt. Light elven belts for everybody, maybe. We shall see. These arrows. Arrow of the Hunt. You've already got a whole bunch of those. What do they do again? +5 to aim and magic, whatever. And that's a spear. Elven glaive. Right, more elven half plate. What have we got in the way of gloves? Elven gloves. Your leather hunting gloves give 2%. That gives 10%, so I think that's probably a better option. And they might even be better options for everybody, to be honest. So we'll hand those out. More arrows of the hunt. So are those. We can basically just use arrows of the hunt for a little while if we want. Nomad bow, woodsman's hunting bows. And we've got steel forged long blade, 2-handed sword. Okay. Butcher's knives. You're still... Well, you're not carrying more anymore than you need to, so we'll just leave that for the moment.
I'm always ready.
Sure, you can wear that. What belt do you currently have? You already have a light elven belt on. Okay.
Go ahead.
You don't have a belt, so you can wear that. And those gloves are not as good as the alchemist's gloves. So we will be selling those. And that armor you can't wear, so we'll chuck that over there.
Right.
This armor is not as good as what you're wearing. That's fine. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. The light elven belt is better than what you're wearing, so we'll swap it out. The gloves They've got the accuracy, but they don't provide any protection. I think I'd rather have the protection. That's probably going to be the same with you, to be honest. The belt you've already got. And the gloves. Yeah, we'll stick with the protection, I think.
There?
No.
I will lead. No one stands against steel.
More dead people over here. Quick save. Look, my brethren, another one. Get him. Any last wishes, intruder? I wish to know what trouble you have with me. Are you the ones who killed the man traveling? Our troubles with all outsiders, all the defilers. Let's try this again. You're a lying imbecile. Okay, so that's not working for us.
What do you wish of me?
I wish a fireball right there.
What's your name? I go.
You need only...
Whatever you... What's your
Okay,
name?
you can take out that one. You're attacking that
I'm
one.
listening.
You're attacking that one.
We'll find a solution.
A beer would be nice. From the shadows he swings.
I see a light.
That worked out pretty damn well, and that healing missed. Man, that does a really good job, that. No, I don't want Hamlin picking up all this stuff again. I will pick up all the stuff this time. And all of that. And that.
As you say.
Yeah, okay. So, let's just sort by type. Again, a whole bunch of light elven belts that we're going to have to sell because we don't need them. I wish, now that I knew what a light elven belt was, I wish that it would just automatically identify them. But I only had to identify these things the first time. I didn't have to keep clicking on them like this to get them discovered, because that's a right royal pain in the behind. It really is. Okay, so let's chuck.
I'm listening.
Oh, you're carrying too much now.
I await your instructions.
These. And another glaive. Oaken halberd. So let's see. You're just on the
What
limit.
next?
You can carry a lot more. So let's give you that. And maybe that.
Ready to serve.
You need
That.
only ask.
That. And that.
Go ahead.
I'm always ready.
I'm ready.
I await your instructions.
What else have I got that actually weighs that much? I wouldn't have thought any of this was all that heavy, but
Ready to serve.
that'll do. I feel like we need to go and sell all this now, because if we keep going, we're running out of carrying capacity.
There.
And you know
I
what?
will
That's
leave.
exactly what I'm going to do. Let's head back into the market street, I think. Alrighty.
Yeah?
I found this broken greatsword. Can you mend it for me? That's part of the Edge of Dusk. How in the name of Alaris did it fall into your hands? This is a miracle. It would be an honor to work on the blade. It's in bad shape, but if anyone can bring me every section of the thing and a rivite ingot, and I can get to work. Okay.
What?
That works well. Just select all common. Let's see if he's got anything interesting here. I mean, apart from the stuff we already sold him, and I sold that to him because I didn't want it. Damn it, I didn't mean to sell that or that to him. God damn it. Cost me a bit to buy that blade back. Tell you what. Not happy about that.
Wait your instructions.
Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I wish these could go down here in the quest inventory. So, got a whole heap of stuff here now. Was added, but we're still stuck on trials and tribulations. We still need to find this thing about Stephen's men, and that's the one that has me the most worried at the moment.
At once.
The problem is that I'm not seeing signs. Like, that was Vintner's Grove. Southwest was down this way. We've been there, we've been there. We haven't been there. Maybe if we go north from Vasta Grove, that might become available for us to go to. But at the moment, let's just do that. Let's go to Vasta Grove and see what happens when we try and go north. I do want to finish off that Elven Forest as well. But I am concerned. Well, as far as I'm aware, there's no time limits on things like that in this game. But, you know, all these guys are almost dead from poison. It behooves me to make an effort to try and help them as quickly as possible. The other thing is, it is sort of part of the main quest line. So, you know. Oh. Well, that's annoying because we just came via the north.
At once.
And yeah, there is absolutely nothing there. I mean, maybe it's Moonstone Clearing. Maybe the bandits moved into Moonstone Clearing after I left there. Maybe it was that simple. Maybe we just need to have a quick look there.
At once.
Let's just camp until the morning hours. There we go.
I go.
Have another look around. There's nothing there. These guys were drunk last time, weren't they? The Grey Wolves are hungry. Grey Wolves, would that be you? Yeah, we travel Yarangel like a wolf pack, tracking prey, making a name for us. Soon the bards will sing about the ferocious wolves. Now, will accept your fate and put down your weapons, or will you instead anger the wolf pack? Nope, I actually like my weapons. Stand down and walk away. Okay. I know when I see an adventurer who means business. With my respect, please carry on.
There?
Hello.
There's supposed to be a Cyclops going mad somewhere. And a bunch of bandits with a book and a stone. Did I not take off those bodies? Boots. Okay. The Dryad is still there. This guy is still there.
Hello.
I'm not sure where to go from here. I seem a little bit lost. We'll finish Talgorn's Glen. See if maybe the bandits are there. It doesn't make sense that they would be, because I would think the elves would have killed them all. But maybe they have, and maybe that's where I find the book and the stone. Oh, now we've come into the area from a completely different angle this time. That looks like a tent. That is a tent. I wonder whose tent it is. Another group of elves. Hey, I managed to get that check to work properly. So I wonder if that means I might be able to find
I shall not flag until we prevail. Off I go.
the others, like the ghosts or whatever it is in here that I need to find. Oh, what do we got? Goblins. I'm not sure if we've come across goblins before.
Your time will come.
Ooh, mystic bulwark and some gloves. So the hatchet isn't much. Oh, that's a scroll. Okay. And more elven gloves. Alright.
There?
Okay, that's... You've been cursed. Old sent me to help you. No old, no end, I rip you apart. Okay.
No one stands against steel.
How about use something a little bit more powerful than a sling? And maybe we use that.
I await your instructions. I will lead.
I think there is nothing to search on that. Okay, fine. More goblins, hey? Ooh. Some sort of opening in the tree trunk. Potentially leading underground somewhere.
I fear neither pain nor
Ooh,
death.
an ogre. One less ogre. Two less goblins. I'm not sure if I'm allowed in here, but I feel like I have to go into... Oh, that's the Talgorn Inn. Let's see. I mean, I can't think of anything else to do. I can't find these damn bandits that have the book and the stone. I mean, sure, we've gotten rid of the giant, the Cyclops that was the problem, although I was hoping there was some other way to help him. Fallen soldiers? What the...
At once.
It's a haunted tavern.
Stop. Don't touch him.
You have no idea what you're interfering with. Sorry, who are you exactly? I am the Grand Diviner Fidelio, Vanquisher of the Hinter Beast, chosen of Valnarius, Herald of Time, the first and last of his name, and you are intruding on my domain. That's a grand series of titles, O Lord of One. Why shouldn't I touch this statue? Okay, these are statues. Many years ago, when Zornilius, or Zornilsa, unleashed her terrible curse upon Yerengel, I was an esteemed court mage in service of King Sigmund. The knights in service to Sigmund were among the finest to encounter her plague of avarice in the countryside. Oh, look, a plague of avarice. Corrupted by its influence, they began to turn towards destructive pursuits, and the court fell into chaos. I couldn't bear to see those noble souls so corrupted. I devised a plan to lure them here with promises of riches and arcane knowledge untold. To the woman and man they fell for it. When they came, I cast a spell to freeze them in time. Here they have remained, unable to live, but unable to further spread the curse as well. I swore to protect them, to keep them from committing heinous acts until the curse had been lifted, and that is why you must not interfere. Even in death, I stand watch over these warriors. Okay, a tragic story, but you have no need to stand watch forever. What if I were able to sway these knights back towards a righteous, generous path? Well, to speak truly, so many years trapped here have taken their toll on my mind. Even if the curse still holds, I grow weary of this world. Perhaps if you could prove to me that you have a generous soul, I could free Sigmund's knights and let you speak to them. Ask your questions then, and I will show you my intentions. In your travel, you have come across many difficult situations. To judge your soul, I must know how you would act under trying circumstances. First, say a fire has broken out in the city. It spreads to a nearby bank and a nearby orphanage. You only have time and water to save one building. Which do you save and why? Save the orphanage. Those children have nothing. No, I save the Save the orphanage. Those children have nothing, and those rich enough to keep their wealth in a bank will never understand what it means to be truly poor. A desperate and malnourished beggar approaches you on the street. While he begs for alms, you feel something brushing against your leg. You turn to see a pickpocket attempting to snatch your coin purse. What do you do? Keep my purse, but offer both of them some coin. No man turns to begging or pickpocketing unless he absolutely must. You have received a contract to help guard a spice caravan as it returns to the Eastern Empire. Along the way, your horse hurts its leg. There is no way for you to keep up with the merchant on a lame horse. What do you do? I leave the caravan and try to find... I leave the caravan and try to find a horse stocker. No animal deserves to die or be abandoned just so I can get a paycheck. Through strength, cunning, and significant amounts of personal resources, you manage to capture a djinn, or genie. As per the rules of magic, he is required to grant you one wish. What do you wish for? Peace and prosperity in the world. Fine, I am convinced. You are uncorrupted by Zornelsa's machinations. I will release the warriors from their bond. I hope you have a convincing argument. So do I. I am the reason you have been freed. Heed my words. We should just kill him. Stay your blade. Let's hear him out. Long ago, Zonilsa corrupted the world of men. You may not have known at the time, but her aim was to use the greed of Yerengol's people to increase her own power. Hold on, are you saying that our actions aided a dark goddess? Yes, through your actions and decisions of those who came after you, her curses spread throughout Ismareld. Neighbours turn against neighbours, brothers kill each other over the cheapest of scraps, and all the while Zinista grows stronger. He must be lying. Oh no, what have we done? Are you saying that through our greed, centuries ago, we helped... is the world outside of our prison so corrupted? Yes, the only way to save Ismerald from Xerneas' clutches is to atone for past misdeeds. Oh no, what if it's true? What if, oh gods? What must we do? Go forth and be generous. Aid the needy, give alms to the poor. Only then will the world have a chance against her curse. He's right. How could we be so blind? We must seek vengeance upon Xernesta. You did it. I can't believe it. You turned Sigmund's knights from the path of chaos. So long it has been, and I may finally rest. Thank you, traveller. There may be some hope for Ismerald yet. The Haunted Tavern quest is completed. I don't really feel like looting this place, to be frank.
Off I go.
We did get a level, though. All right, let's get that level
Yes.
going. Learning and research. Magic warding. Actually, I probably should put a point into slings, shouldn't I? I am using one now. Level 4 spells. Let's see. Chain lightning. That sounds very nice. Brickfall. Melt away. And acid rain. Well, it's got to be that and that, surely. So, another sparkle there. And you know what? I am not using that nor that. So let's just sparkle it up. And that's all we've got there. And chain lightning and acid rain are what we've got there. Did I have
Yes.
other spellbook changes to make? Oh, yes, look, we've got another. No. Let's get another chattering going. Don't even know what those do, but I'm assuming there's probably, just by the names, those are probably the best ones that I want.
I await your instructions.
So,
At once.
Can I help you?
I don't know where to go from here, because I haven't been able to find... Yeah, the spells in this game, they're not great. Like, they just don't... I don't know how to put it. They don't feel all that powerful. They don't feel... There's also not a lot of variety. Having said that, I think there probably is a case to be said that I'm not really doing everything right. And what I mean by that is I should probably, for example, go to Wardenhaft which I believe is like the magic school, and see if there are any new spells that I can buy, because I'm just taking the spells that I'm been given a little bit and just working with that. And I don't know if I'm missing something, but what I've seen so far is not all that encouraging. They're okay, but really there seems to be like one spell per level. Is like, you can see what I did with Jala. It really is a case of,
I'm always ready.
you know, Corrosive Bolt is your first level spell. Summon Spider, I really should get rid of it. I don't use it, and it's pathetic, and so is Fever. I could put some Hands of Mercy in there to do some healing. And I never use the Elevated Energy spell. I never use Stonewall. It's pointless. I never use Ride the Lightning. Ride the Lightning sounds a reasonable spell, but you have to teleport behind the opponent, and then everyone in a radius around you gets zapped, and then I think you teleport back. Yeah, it's just a lot of micromanaging for a and this is the thing with this game, for a real time with pause game. A spell like that can be really hard to manage properly. Even Fireball is hard to manage properly in a real time with pause, because your opponents move around a lot more. If it's turn based, some of these spells would be more useful. I would probably find myself, for example, using Stonewall a lot more if it was turn based, because I could put the Stonewall in front of an opponent so that they couldn't get to me, while I then had a chance to heal all of my companions or something like that, depending on what order I was in the initiative list type of thing. But in a real time with pause, Stonewall is pretty well useless, because by the time you cast it, you've either missed and your opponents are on your side of the wall, or you get it on the other side of the wall, but then your healer or whoever else might not then have the time to do any heals, and it doesn't last all that long. So, yeah, I mean, there really just seems to be a couple of semi-decent spells so far, and that's kind of it. So I really don't know.
I'll make it.
I'm not saying I hate it or anything, but I mean, it's useful enough. It is making me second guess whether I would want to whether I would want to play a mage as my primary character now. I'd need to look into it a little bit more, and maybe, as I said, well, let's actually do that. Just before we sort of finish for the day, let's actually come up here to Wardenhaft, which I believe is the magic school, and let's have a quick look around, and maybe we can buy some more spells that might be of use to Jala, but I don't know. I'm just not seeing a lot that really stands out to me as being, this is the spell that I want to use.
At once.
Yes?
Okay, you're immersed in your studies. Fine.
Hello?
Might as well just head inside and see what's going on. I mean, the thing I'm finding here is I would like there to be more spells that have a bit more variety. the I mean, the Winter Mage has like the Winter Mage has like snow spells and things like that. But as a base spell weaver, I've got Corrosive Bolt as a first level spell. And that really looks to be it as far as a ranged damaging spell at first level. Whereas, the Pathfinders, Baldur's Gates, things like that, you've got 3 or 4 first level spells, not even including cantrips. You've got like 3 or 4 first level spells that do decent damage in various different ways, whether it's ranged or it's touch based or what have you. Is there anything? Silent room, canteen, student lodgings. Yeah, there's really nothing here. It doesn't feel like anyone's going. Thank you for the information. Good day. So yeah, it I will say there are plenty of spell slots. You get, as a mage, you get plenty of uses of your spells. For a game that doesn't have like cantrips, which you can just cast continuously, I like that new feature in the last. Well, it's probably been 20 years since it came out, but in the old versions of D&D that I grew up with, a mage, a first level mage had 1 spell per day they could cast. And so you went the entire adventure staying in the back of the party, waiting for that one time when you could cast your magic missile, or that one time that you could push your way past your companions and do burning hands, or something like that. And, so you were always trying to wait for the big bad boss of the adventure to use your spell. It was ridiculous and pointless and so frustrating. But yeah, at least you get a lot of casts, even if you don't have, like a cantrip type thing where you can just continually cast those spells without any cost. So that is good, but there's really not a lot of variety. There's not a lot of, you'll pick, as I said, you'll pick 1 or 2 spells per level, and they'll be all you use the entire time. And that's a bit of a miss, a bit of a waste, really. Actually, before we go anywhere, do we have stuff to sell? We do. We got stuff to identify. We got stuff to sell.
I'm listening.
Yes. Yes.
But I'm thinking this is probably a semi-decent point to actually stop for right now. But I think about it. Just go sort by type, and there you go. It all works out. So let's just do a save. I'm just going to call this city because it's close enough. Yeah, at the moment I'm a little lost. I might even have to look on the wiki to see where the next step is in this mission, because quite frankly, the only place on the map that is currently available that I haven't been to yet is this one over here. Every other location I have been to and I have cleared. And assuming that up is north, which, makes sense, I was told here that I had to go southwest. And I've been to the locations that are basically south or west of Vintner's Grove, and I have yet to find any sign of the bandits. And there are no new things appearing. And even though it doesn't say that this side quest that I'm trying to do, which one was it? Oh, I have to finish that yet. But the this one here, trapped under the surface and under the winery, or this one here, but this is actually, because that's Stefan, he is actually related to the main quest, Trials and Tribulations, that I'm trying to do. So this is like a side quest off the main quest. I can't progress with the main quest until I can resolve this. And so the fact that I can't find the Magic Stone and the Ancient Book from the bandits is concerning. Because that's really what I need to continue on with the questline. And I've got to tell you, I actually thought for a really, really small second there that last little thing that we did in the inn in Talgorn's Glen, I thought that what the game was going to do was going to say, you're done. I thought what was going to happen was you've got these knights that have been held for hundreds of years, frozen in time by this wizard's spell to stop them from destroying the country through greed. And I released them, and I thought that what was going to happen is the game was going to go, okay, they're released, they go off, they clear up all the other problems in the country, game over, no more greed. I was really scared that was going to happen and that was going to be the end of the game somehow. Even though I don't feel like that could be the end, but I also, I haven't gone and really looked through and seen what's still to come as far as in the quest line and everything. So, yeah. I do know we're still at 500 greed, which is good. We are incredibly generous at minus 44 greed. We are getting there with quite a good reputation on 27, and our fame is rising. So the global greed level is faint still, which is really nice, but it feels like there must be a lot to go because, I don't know, it just feels like the greed level has to get worse before it gets better. And I haven't yet seen the greed level the global greed level come down. So I don't know what I have to do. And I don't know how much longer it's going to take. But we're going to find out in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me for this. I hope you are enjoying it. It is a pleasant little adventure. It's not perfect by any means, but it is keeping me interested. And from time to time, I start thinking about if I did another playthrough, what would I do differently? And 1 minute I think I'd play as a spell weaver, and the next I think, no, there's not really very much in the way of actual useful spells, so that would probably be pretty boring pretty quick. But yeah, I will catch you all for the next time where we try and work out, and I may have to look it up in a wiki, but we try and work out where we go from here to try and continue on with the main quest line. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you later. Bye now.